What's up, Joe? How you doing, brother? What's going on? What's good? Good to see you here, my brother. How's the day been so far? What is the time difference in Myanmar? What is the time there? What is the local time? Your work's off today. No wonder I see you here. Off from work, so it's time for DOTA. Oh, my phone was almost about to fall on the floor from the table because I slipped it, but I caught it midair. Crazy, crazy. Boys, make sure to like the stream, subscribe, share as much as you can. And if you guys can support super chat. Also, I'm back to my full-time working position as a master fitness trainer. And you guys, if you don't know, I also run my own brand, and I do diet plans and nutritional coaching as well. I know a lot of the people in the fam could use it, so I'm doing a fam special where we're starting off those services for $100, and from there on, like, you could build it up uh, depending on, like, like how many updates do you want on the plan, how much access do you want to me for live support and all. But diet plans and consults start at $100. It's pretty reasonable. It's actually a fam special, so it's slightly easier. Going into our first game, do you guys have any hero recommendations?
Your turn.
Any hero build or play recommendations you guys would like to see me do? I'm gonna click random. Shadow Fiend, go mid. Apparently, a 1v1 situation in Dota happens with Shadow Fiends. People have picked him to be the standard hero for a 1v1. Why is that?
Prepare for battle. 30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
It's the perfect time to start a new collection.
Oh shit, what is that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. That wasn't right. What happened to Snapfire? This is how does Snapfire have that much damage? Bro, that hero is broken now. Now, bro, he's using hacks. Okay, what kind of Snapfire has that much damage? Oh shit. At least I got him. At least I got my nemesis. How to die Shadow Fiend? Well, Shadow Fiend, since he seems like he's muscular, but he does not have a lot of fat, I would recommend he does some weight training at least 4 days a week, resistance training, and he makes sure that he eats the right amount of protein and adds some maybe like 15-20% extra calories on top of his um, maintenance slash BMR, so that he can get jacked, gain some muscle mass.
is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack.
I think I'm strong right now. There's a lot of options I have at this point still.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
He said he needs to take souls, I think, and diet him. Well, that's his protein. He gets the protein from souls. I won't be surprised if you find Shadowfiend's name on the Epstein's list, because boy's eating souls. Shadowfiend is like Shang Tsung, right, from Mortal Kombat, the soul-eating wizard. Bro, this Pudge is very, very annoying right now. He's everywhere. I need to find a solution to him.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? Now I'm not gonna attack him because he's got a blade mail. I'm not stupid.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So that this fight is crazy.
Under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Love you too, bro, Joe. And keep your stream on. Just clean your room. All right, you be back soon.
Days is over, Mortimer.
There's a big boy hook.
And leave a Purian.
For the record, I did hit.
It's official. I'm making the craziest Shadowfiend build ever.
There shall be shankers by the acres.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I guess I went inside too many heroes.
Golden Great.
Get a bit caught up there?
Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. fortified. Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
It's you and me. Now you're my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen. Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
One more item left.
Your top tower Your ancient is under attack. The enemy's top tower has fallen. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Mark, welcome to the fam. Mark is chat your enemy. Tell them MGA Bobo.
I'm not gonna be laughing after what I do. That's just
What's up, Mark? How you doing today?
Radiant structures are fortified.
For a second, I was like, "What's Dave Bautista doing here?" Then I was like, "Oh wait, Mark Bautista."
Enemy's bottom barracks has fallen. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
I'm doing good too, bro.
The enemy's middle
Really,
tower
you should have
has
played with me.
fallen. Your ancient is under attack. Dire victory.
To be forgotten.
Shout out to Sikkim for getting MVP award. Shout out to India and Stone Skull for getting honorable mention. Oh, why did you finish playing Dota? Why are you not continuing playing it? The game you played, what heroes you played, did you win? Did you lose? What happened? How'd the game go? I'm responding to a bunch of comments on the shots and the reels. Till then, you guys let me know what you guys are up to. Give me 2 minutes, boys. I'll be right back. He said, "Is this your what's up, Neil? Is it no, not Neil? Wait, is it Neil? Yeah, Neil. Neil John. Is it my new account? It's yes. I mean, it's not a new account. It's like I'm a streamer, so I use disposable accounts every week. Uh, Previously, I used to be very toxic, so I would lose my communication behavior score and behavior score. And then it's no fun to be streaming if you're not interacting with the teammates and the enemies. But and I was making at least two new accounts every week. But now I guess I'm not as toxic. But still, you never know how the account turns out. So basically, yeah, these are disposable accounts. As long as they work, they work. This one has lasted longer than most. DOTA, welcome to the fam. Well, it's an odd story, but I'm a Pakistani American born in the US. When I was five, I moved back to Pakistan and did my schooling there. At 16, my father passed away, so I moved back to the US on my own. Went to university there, worked there till I was 26. Came back to Pakistan again during COVID and settled there for a bit. Met the love of my life, got married, and my mother was there. And then, since the last 6, 7 years, been traveling the world and trying to make financial and travel independence. So yeah, if somebody's trying to play, let me know right now. I'll share the friend ID, which is here. That says, "Oh my God, ripped of them, brother. Nice to meet you. What's up? What's up, Mahmood? Mahmood says, "Sup, coach? What's up, my guy? How you doing, brother? Crazy, crazy stuff is up. Most importantly, gotta keep moving. You playing today, bro? All right. In the next 30 seconds, first, let me know. Am I queuing solo or is somebody joining me? Going all out, trying to get those goals met. Oh, you're coming. Perfect. All right. So we got one. Moody's gonna come. The reason I'm taking a couple of minutes chilling also is because the last round was a 40-minute turbo. Oh, I get that what you're saying. You said that about my dad. May his soul rest in peace. I get it. Because I shared the whole story, I didn't know what that comment was about. Makes sense. Yes. May his soul rest in peace and may you be blessed in the hereafter. So nice to meet you too, brother. Where are you from? It seems like from your name, you are also into Dota big time. May or may not be a creator, are you? Oh, nice. You got like 27, 28,000 subscribers almost. Pretty cool, brother. And you're based in Germany. I'm doing a little bit of a stock session on you, but where do you originate from? I think you might be the one of the most successful Dota people I've come across. Usually, most people who are doing it for a couple of years are still stuck in like 3, 5, 7K ranges. Actually, 3 to 6K ranges. What's up, Joe? Welcome back, my brother. But what are you doing watching Dota as well? With me, I'm slightly different in that I don't usually consume Dota content because I create it. It's like don't get high on your own supply. I think the biggest utility. Okay, Mehmood, give me your ID. Mine's there if you need it. Otherwise, give me yours. Joey's asking if I know the song "Give Me Some Sunshine." Yes, I used to play it for my roommate in college. He was from India, and when I told him I played the guitar right away, the first request he had, he was like, "Can you play Give Me Some Sunshine?" Then we sang it. Sadly, me and him did not become friends at that time for some reason. So my first roommate was Chinese in my dorm, and his buddy from China's roommate was that Indian dude, but he was local. So me and both the Chinese people, we had just come from our own countries. So like I'd come from Pakistan because I did my schooling there. Both of those dudes were had come. How do I add you without your friend ID? Type ID in the number or send me your ID somehow. Oh wait, I have yours. My bad. I forget mine keeps changing. Yours stays the same. Hold on. So both of the Chinese dudes had also come from China directly. So we were basically like some of us we called them. So basically we were in the category of international students, like as per the culture at least, right? Even though I was technically not. 2905 17734. Let's go. So eventually, initially, me and my roommate became really good friends, the Chinese one, and then he wanted to move in with the other Chinese dude. So we mutually agreed to a swap, and now I was buddies with the Indian one. So I was exploring all sorts of college adventures. So I actually preferred the new setting as well because since the Indian dude was local, he would go back on the weekends. So I would have the whole room to myself to just, do a whole lot of stuff people in college want to do. But we, because of that, we didn't become friends. Because you become friends when you're like completely, there's all the ships are burnt, like the Chinese dudes or something. And then what they did was, so the typical, wait, Mahmood, I invited you, bro. You didn't get the invite, I think. Just saying, look at this. I sent the invite. I'll try it again if cancel it and send it again if it doesn't work. So usually the setting in the room is that it's like a square room, beds on both sides. There is like a table, and then there was a small. There was beds from corner to the side, and I think uh, there was uh, there was like a dresser, a shared dresser or something. So what they did was they moved both the beds together and they joined both the tables together and made a gaming setup and kept playing World of Warcraft. That says you monetized in YouTube. Yeah, since a long time, bro. Monetized since 2 years, 3 years. Just as I'll give you gifts, brother, when I'll download my Dota 2. Sure, bro. And Neil says, I used to play with you, bro. I'm support carry player. You were playing Pudge back then. Pudge is my main hero. What was your in-game name? What's your Dota tag? Mahmood, how do I invite you? Just as I'll restart my computer tomorrow and then I'll download back. Oh, you do that thing. Nice. Neil says, is this your previous account, Crazy Horse? Yeah, all the Crazy Horse accounts are mine. Mostly. Unless somebody's replicating it. The whole horse franchise is basically me. Started from Horse Official, went on to Black Horse, Dark Horse as alts, and then Wild Horse, and then Crazy Horse, and then Crazy Horse forever. How do I add you? Give me your friend ID. Wait, Mahmood, where you at? How am I? Added you, but maybe you're not. Or your laptop is too hot. Probably because you're talking to me on it. Meanwhile, where is the add? Where's the add button? There is no add button. Um, Joseph Mahmood, brother, you need a fan. 158796621. Neil says I can't play on my Mac, it keeps crashing. I used to have a friend, his name was, he was from Nepal. His name was Chow. He had that Mac issue. He used to run Windows on the Mac, and I don't know, like put his PC on overdrive and whatnot. He was like the master of Jugaad, aka the master of like, hustling. Joe says you need to play in an ice room, brother. Just kidding. Damn, Mac is not for Dota 2, he says. Mahmood says my Lenovo is not Lenovoing. Meanwhile, I'm on an HP. Neil's Mac is not Macking. Everybody's Macking. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Give me some sunshine, give me some rain, give me another chance. I wanna grow up once again. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. If you guys, besides the, if besides the song, you guys have actually seen the movie, the guy who plays the professor, he apparently also sings. So he recently did this version where he invited a bunch of people to his house, and on the acoustic guitar, he sang the whole thing. It was pretty viral, and he did the whole thing, all the stanzas, all the words in the middle, all the things where they pause and they talk, and just the whole thing. It's pretty nice. And the kid, the one whose GIF you shared just now, the one who in the song is playing the guitar, and then afterwards he's found like hanging from the fan in the dorm. That guy became a big actor now. Like he's one of the top actors in India at the moment. He's also been to Hollywood and back, and it's like crazy from being like in a 2 minute role in that movie to having a full blown career now. Neil says, I'm on a review and we will be using laptop for the examinations. And they prefer to use Mac for the exam, and that's why. What's your friend ID on Steam, Rolad? Says. I just heard it. Wait, didn't I add you? Oh no, wait, that's Moody. Oh, I thought I added you. Wait, no, so wait, what's happening? Are you coming in this game? This is my friend ID. You're Che, right? I thought I gave you the invite. बचपन भी गया जवानी भी गई एक पल को बस हमें जीने दो Joe says I think you need to fill Steam wallet. No, but I was able to add Moody, but not sometimes you're not able to add some people for some reason. Maybe there's settings sometimes, or sometimes it's just the server gods they don't want you to add some people, but their friend requests come through or their party invites come through. So maybe Moody can try inviting you. Would you try inviting 158 796621? Yeah, see, he's sent me a invite now. And sometimes if you're not friends with them, you cannot send them the. It's all about the settings, baby. Joseph's team really changed privacy because 2016 time our country I forgot to close their account in Game Shop, and then when they found it, we'll get gifts. See, I added you to my friends. Maybe you try sending me an invite back. Meanwhile, Neil says I opened Steam because my games are on sale. Which ones? What's up, Moody? Moody, invite this guy, bro. I've shared you. Oh, your laptop cannot. No, wait, but you're in the party. What's happening? So should I like? Hot damn it! Meanwhile, Joseph, when he was 13 or 14, he got many items from that. Oh, the black market. Wait, so but aren't you in my party right now, Moody? You wanna just try, see what happens? Was it? Let's see. Let's give Moody a ready check. Joseph, I have a problem for some laptop from my friend. I'm playing with his laptop. Oh, you have a problem on your laptop. And 25 minutes later, he used invoker spells 2 times, a refresher, 2 cataclysm, 2 meteors, and then his laptop got crashed. why as a community we are so poor us. Che, I'll try to send you a party invite once more from a party where it's just me. Maybe your computer did not like Moody, so it was like as long as Moody's in the party, I'm not gonna join. Oh, that's happened to me. I played with somebody who did that on his invoker, and then my PC was like, holy shit, we can't keep up. Neil says I can open in Mac, but it keeps crashing. Joe says I'll really join your party tomorrow, surely done. And he says Neil says I don't have Windows laptop yet. Also, boys, everybody watching, make sure to hit the like button on the stream right now. Super chat if you guys can. If you guys want to encourage me and keep supporting the channel as well, and I'll be very happy. We need to get the revenue up and running. And I can't see the pinned comment. I don't know where it went to. Is it still there? If it's there, then the pinned comment will tell you guys that I'm a fitness expert and I also run diet plans and nutritional coaching services. If somebody's trying to get some of that, the services start at $100, where you get like a diet plan, consultation, nutritional coaching with life support, and you work directly with me. So if you want to improve your health, lifestyle, all of that, or you know somebody who does, refer them to me. Just says relax, brother, you'll get it soon. I have a 2 years work for my PC. That is why I keep fighting, brother. Don't give up to buy new. Me too, man. Like I wanted to be sure of what I was doing before I bought like a new PC. When I bought this one, it was a second hand, but it's like a really good machine. So it's I've been working on it for the last 4 years now, and I've never had a laptop that I've kept for this long, despite the power outages we get and the sudden fluctuations and whatnot. But I have to make sure that it's
Your
always
turret
connected
is
to a
ready.
power source, otherwise it
30
crashes.
seconds remaining.
But it's still, at least it doesn't burn. Like it has like its own electric proof, voltage fluctuation proof. Neil says, really, you're a coach? Yeah, I'm a master fitness trainer. It's like one of those achievements that only like 1% of the people in the world have. Um, from the International Sports and Science Association in the US, and it means that I've got like 7 certifications. I'm a master in fitness psychology as well, sports nutrition as well, personal training, group personal training, strength and conditioning. Um, what else is there? DNA-based coaching and um, program design and group personal training, and there's like seven crazy certifications I have, putting me to that achievement. We got a CM. And Neil says, I'm having a hard time gaining muscle, but I have a belly now. It's really hard to get rid of it. Where are you from, bro? So if you're asking me, I'm a Pakistani American. If you're asking Joe, he's from Myanmar. And well, I do virtual and remote sessions as well, and coaching and give live support as well for what you're looking for. So if you're interested in a service, like a formal service, I'll again for the fam, I'll do like specials where I'll start services off from $100, which is which I think is even cheap for my country, because over here I'm one of the highest paid trainers, and for like a proper monthly, if retainer, I charge around close
30
to
seconds to battle.
how much is it? If I had to put it in USD, just so that we all know. About 350 or $360 for like a full package. But for the fam, I'm starting these services off from $100.
Battle begins.
And I know that our community, everybody is a gamer, so everybody is bad with health. We eat junk food while we're sitting all this time. we don't like going outside, and life catches up. You have to work, you join the office, or you're doing your job, you're sitting there all day, or even if you're standing there all day, doesn't make a difference because you're not really doing fitness stuff, and then you have a family to support, and then you come back, and the little time you get, you still sit again and play Dota. And quality food is expensive if you don't have the right understanding of how you can make reasonable, convenient, and sustainable choices to eat healthy as well from actual um, practical choices. So, I'm not going to tell you to go eat fish eggs. It will all be according to what you have, and we'll make the best from that.
I'll not argue.
Neil says, wow, bro, that's really great. You can be like Anatoly, but play Dota. Yeah, that's my USP. Anatoly's cool. Anatoly's cool. But you know who I like Jesse James West. I don't know if you guys know him. I feel like he is really cool in how he makes his fitness content. What's up, Duel? Duel Poke? What's going on, brother? And Joe says, my country has bad problems, man. Myanmar army has some problems with the civilians right now. A lot of countries do, man. It's like countries that are still finding and understanding their normal, they have problems. But let's not go political, guys.
Here I come.
Why am I being reported? And Neil says, why would they do that? Well, it's like in a lot of countries, the armies and the are directly involved in the politics because they're the most powerful or stable institution, especially the countries where you know um, who are directly always in positions of war or are neighbored by hostile countries to them. So shit happens, but let's not go political. Let's come back. Every country's got problem and every country's got good stuff happening.
Forward. I move. I've got goosebumps. Here I come. Swiftly.
Neil says, well, here in the Philippines, we have the government is corrupt. They pocketed the flood control project funds, which was worth a lot of money, like billions of funds. It's like all the third world countries have the similar problems, right? Power disbalances between the institutions, um, corruption in the government. I can't say I can't relate. Like I've at some point been through all of that as well. But it's like it doesn't really concern us directly unless we are in a position where we can really do something about it. So instead of worrying about it like that, take charge and first fix you.
Into the breach.
I feel like every time I try to work myself to get better, be a better person, do better according to my responsibilities, or try to do things in the good way. I feel like it gives me more hope, and it makes me think that if I can do it, then so can other people, and then things will get better. But it's like when I'm hopeless, which I shouldn't be ever, I feel like, oh, then, well, you know, might as well just assume that there's a lot of people who are also
I'll not argue.
messing up. Just don't worry, brother. I have to go to Thailand, and then I can do more, brother. I'll join. Is Thailand somewhere where things are being done better? Whenever I see Thailand videos, I'm awestruck. I'm like, wait, what? I recently saw this one video of a massage in Thailand. So this lady influencer, she goes to the building. She goes on the third or fourth floor, and it's like everybody is really welcoming. and it's something different that they're doing in the massage. So she goes to the top floor. They make her lie down on the
To the breach.
massage bed, and then people start coming in front of her. They start dancing. The whole room goes wild. There's all sorts of like psychedelic kind of illusions going on, and she's like, wait, am I supposed to relax? And she's getting a massage at the back as well, and people are coming in front of her face dancing. There's all sorts of cool crazy visual things on the TV and whatnot, and I don't know, it was so insane. Like it just seemed like there's so many new creative things happening. I think I was just watching the video, and it changed my life, that experience,
Swiftly.
much less if I was the person who went there actually and got the massage.
Indeed.
So I feel like when this kind of crazy stuff is happening in the country, maybe there's a lot of
On.
work and opportunities there too.
The ice will spike. Faster.
So Joe says Thailand can get more salary, more than Myanmar, brother. How much more? Because if you travel, then you have to look at that as well,
Not enough money.
right? Then there's the expense of being there as well. Sometimes, like countries like the US or the Canada, sure you're making a lot more money, but sure, then your living expense as compared to your country is like 50 times more as well. And Neil saying, you guys take care of yourselves. Hope I can play party with you guys after the exams, of course. And I'll go back to reading now. And in God's will, I'll pass the exam and be a lawyer. Inshallah.
Here I come.
Which, if somebody does not know, means if God wills.
Enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Best of luck for the exams, my brother. I'm sure you'll crack it. You'll be a lawyer, and then you can be Saul Goodman or Harvey Specter.
I move.
Who's your law inspiration? You'll say you're watching the wrong type of videos.
Indeed.
Bro, that video does not have a genre. It was great. It was just crazy. It was insane. Just congratulations, brother. Lawyer's a really nice job. Don't give up. Yep, it is. It is. My wife is a lawyer.
Here I come.
My first mentor
Your middle tower
when I
is under
really
attack.
tried to figure out a professional life was a lawyer. And Joseph, my country,
I
you
move.
get only 2 to 400 around. Okay, so that's almost 28, 54, 1 lakh. Yes, makes sense. Same here. And then you said Thailand salary is sick. If I'm like a hotel receptionist, I can earn around $900 to $1,100. Okay, that's a big jump.
To battle.
And $900 to $1,100 is almost what my aim is as well right now. That is my first aim exactly. I'm trying to aim for $1,000 right now. So if you're specialized
Faster.
kind of a professional in my country, you can get it. Not from a job like a hotel reception maybe. So that's why now I'm playing all of my strengths. So for example, if I'm a specialized fitness expert, like my type. So in my case, like, I know American English, I have that background, the education, and then I pivoted into fitness and I've got like all the certifications and experience, maybe I can. But if it was a regular fitness expert with the local language and one certification or none, and maybe not as much of the same skills, then maybe not. Then they would be stuck around $200 to $400 as well. And dude says, Joe, you're from Philippines.
Your bottom
He's from
tower is
Myanmar.
under attack.
And Joe says, I can give more of my family back and I can buy more of what I want. Yes, brother, that's the goal. A man gotta do what a man gotta do, which is make money
The breach.
and
Dire's
give
structures are
money.
fortified.
My bad there. I shouldn't have pulled my ult. Joe says, I'm trying to go to Dubai too. Yeah, Dubai has, I think, good reception jobs as well, and a lot of like really big hotels, and they pay really well too. I'm not a dual citizen. I'm a solo citizen of the US because I was born there. I'm considered, but I do have an overseas Pakistani card. So it's called a NICOP, which is like a national identity for overseas Pakistani. Joe says, yeah, and Joe says, my family is a little poor for that. That is why I'm saving with my own money to grow me. He said the family is poor for right now for you to move to Dubai. Is that what you're saying? That makes sense. You gotta make your way up and up and up. I think even the families that are rich, like, I mean, slightly more on the upper class, not like rich, you still got to do it on your own, because expenses and the way the financial systems are built does not always allow for like an extra lob of expenditure to carry you through, even if like you get like a one-time help or something. But we'll make it, brother. Joe says your bed is really looking like a princess bed, brother. I have only bed. Well, I am married, so I was hoping that this makes things easier. A little bit of comfort for the wife.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Indeed.
But at the moment, I'm in the same boat as you guys because,
I'll not argue.
like I said, the goal right now is to get the first $1,000, get the basic stuff sorted, and then go on to creating our empire.
Radiant structures.
He says that's a classic Pakistani furniture. Well, I'm not too nuanced with furnitures yet because as we're talking, I personally have not had the money to go furniture shopping yet in my life. So hopefully soon I'll be able to weigh in on that conversation as well. Okay, that is a good ult. That's a good one. Yul says, Horse, why don't you try to establish in the US? Won't that be better even for your fitness journey? It all depends on how you're doing it. For example, um, well, the first thing is if I go to the US, I would not like to go alone. I would like to go with my wife, and her immigration papers are filed, but they're not completed yet. If they are, then I won't have a choice, but I'll have to go to the US anyway. Um, but it doesn't mean that till then I don't need to run my expenses, and till then I can just wait and not make money. So I'm doing everything now. I recently had like a huge spiritual awakening, understood that my role as a man is a provider. So now I'm all out because all of my existence is now aligned. I know that this is what God wants of me. This is what my family wants of me. This is my role as a man. This is my duty. This is my everything. So now I'm doing everything. I'm a, I'm. I think I might. I'll tell you soon about what I might land or not. Till it's done, I don't want to say something, but I might have given some great interviews in some great places, and before you know it, in maybe a day or two, I might have a full-time position that is worth my capabilities as well. Plus, I've now actively started running my nutrition brand on the side. that I'm gonna keep building up on the social medias through the social medias and um, my online services for nutritional coaching and diet plans and
Enemy's middle tower has
even
fallen.
fitness services, and also keep building myself as a streamer on the side. Just this will go part time, and weekends till it starts making at least $1,000, and then I can, if I feel like it's continuously doing that, then we'll shift back to this thing if it requires me to further shift to scale it. Otherwise, just use all of my expertise and make all the money I can, man, and run an empire, build structures, build systems, and go from there. No excuses anymore. I've never shied away from hard work before. It's just that I've felt empty in the past when it was just me making money every month, and then we would spend it as a family, and then I would just think, what's the point of life if I'm just running a hamster wheel? But after the connection with and the spiritual awakening and the connection with God, it's like, but this is all of your duty encompassed. So it's not just about the money now. It's about that as a provider, I need to fulfill responsibility. That is my social duty. That is my personal role. That is the role I've got in life. And that is whatever spiritual belief I have as well. So it's like all the boxes are tick. And now, boom. So Joe says, "Damn, that's cool. I sleep with my bed on ground." I've done all of that, brother. My first room in after university when I was in the US, because I was alone at that time. I didn't care. I just wanted a place to sleep. So I booked this one uh, room, went to check it out. It was cheap and all I could afford at that time because I was a student and also working. And of course, there's other expenses as well. This was in 2013 and it was $450. I went into the room and it had cockroaches all over the room, all dust, webs, everything. And I saw it and I was like, done. Just give it to me. I need a place. And sometimes in my sleep, I'll have a cockroach moving over me, and I got so used to it at one point that I was like not even bothered. I was like, is what it is. From there to having those mattresses on the ground, which screwed my back, but still being happy because it's yours. You're paying for it, and it was a great feeling. But it was just overall in time, always there was a constant emptiness, not knowing what I was supposed to do. I've studied for 6 years in college, and every year I studied a different major. I was on the dean's list for almost 2 years as well, but it's just that I did not know what I wanted to do at that time. So again, was not feeling fulfilled. So eventually, I got certified as a master fitness trainer and got that achievement after my 7 certifications from International Sports and Sciences Association. But because that is not a very typical route to go with, I did not know in college that that's something I would. If I knew in college it was something I would wanted to do, then I would have, of course, studied exercise science or something like that. But I went from going to the most open field I knew. Like I started studying sciences, tried to go for a doctor, cut that out, then pharmacist, cut that out, then microbiologist, cut that out, then so and so. As I kept progressing, I kept cutting down on the things that I knew. Okay, this is not what I want to commit to for this many years, or I'm interested that much, but this still aligns with my strengths and skills. So as I kept chopping it down, that from the doctor I actually came to the fitness expert because it was like I want to um, I want to help get people healthier, but it's specifically the way a fitness expert does. And there is a lot more to being a fitness expert that people don't know yet. From going to DNA based program designs is one of a certification I have. It's something that is not very, it's something still not introduced in the world on a mass basis. From fitness psychology and mental health. Oh yeah, there was a point that I was also going for a psychologist. So I added all of those things up, right? Now, fitness psychology is something I'm certified in. Then to cure people of diseases in a way, make them happy, live a better life, live longer, prevent diseases. And then as an entertainer, when you're in that field, you have a very close proximity to the client. So to be able to conversate with them, keep them through all of that. So I think I eventually found what suited me. Uh, and Joe says, I have a big dream about to go to the US, but that is more difficult for me, bro, because I have no friends and I have no connection about to work in the US. Bro, it's just all about just having a goal and you keep working till you build it up and you just never know, bro. It's like, I mean, I'm spiritual in the sense that if God opens ways, so you just gotta keep working, and there is nothing like if the whole universe is created by God, you just gotta do this, and that's it. You're good to go. But in the meantime, do the best that you can. There's a psychologist in the West. His name is Jordan Peterson. Now he's a big internet personality as well, and something he says, which is that do just do anything, do the best you can now. As you do it, you get a more better sense of what to do next, get up with a better plan, then you keep doing it. So just keep doing it. And there is, don't dream small, dream big. Just keep dreaming big, keep going, keep dreaming big, keep going. And Deal says, yeah, my wife friend in similar situation, he's been stuck in US until wife's docs come. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of people like that. But the problem with those people is probably worse if they don't if they work in a field where um, it's more career oriented and they are in a singular track. So, for example, a doctor, because he would clearly make way more money in the US and he clearly only has the profession of a doctor. With me, I'm a bit more versatile and I have picked up, especially post COVID, understood professions a bit differently. So the mix of what I do helps me not stop anymore. So like if something like COVID hits again, I have options. If if I have enough money to travel the world, I have options to do remote stuff. If I am physically somewhere and I need something that on the ground allows me to make money, I have options. So in today, you have to have that flexibility in your plan as well. But then all I was missing was the lockdown, which now is not a problem. Joe says, I really want to change my house and my family to the US. I have brothers and sisters, their life would be good in the US. I'm gonna try, brother. Well, it all depends on what's important. If it's money, if it's and the fact that family stays together, goes there, why not? If that's something you and your family want, I'll definitely pray for that you get to do that. And Joseph Duel, hey brother, do you know Dino or Dino YouTuber? Dino Cornell is really good YouTube from Philippines. What does he do? He says, damn bro, how you win? I won because I'm a good CM. And Duel says, what were you studying? Answered that. Joe says, thank you for sharing, my brother. I got many energies from you. Always, my bro. That's what I do. And Joe says, my English is still bad or good, brother. I just learned from Google Translate and movies for English. Oh, that's the way to go, bro. The best ways to learn any language is just to watch the movies, listen to the songs, sing them along, make friends if you're single, and you find a partner that speaks that language. I think people say that's the fastest way as well, but you got to do what aligns with your values. Yul says, bro, doctor and pharma in the US, bro. But again, it's like you want to be the average at something that you don't align with, or you want to be the best at something, or at least aim for that is fulfilling as well as practical. So find a center. You do you. Joe says Ali Khan is really friendly guy. Thank you, bro. So are you. Joe says why not make TikTok and Reels answering or talking common misconceptions or reaction reels you have the info you can use it. I know a Pakistani doctor who went viral for just answering common questions. Well, you can chase virality and credibility is not a problem. But of course, now that I'm locked into these things, I am going to be doing my own social media campaigns as well. This is going to be part and parcel of it. There will be those stuff happening as well. Keep an eye out. And he says Jordan Peterson is more a one-hit wonder. He couldn't sadly implement his own advice and philosophy in his life, kind of ruining his whole repetition. Why do you think so? What happened as such that makes you feel that? I still stand by him for most things, and I haven't come across the lack of implementation in his own self. What happened? Dude says Joe. I know Dino, amazing guy. Tell me about him. Dino Cornell, Joe says, is flexing with his gaming setup. He has a lot of Game Boys, Nintendo, and gaming things. He's a funny guy. I might have known him. I have seen this one couple of reels where somebody shows all these ancient to current um, gaming consoles and stuff. Maybe it's the same guy, but I haven't seen the guy. I just saw the reel with all of that stuff. And Joe says he's a really cool person. He's always flexing his gaming things and scared of his wife. Oh, that sounds like me in the future. You go on to the next game. He also has a shark PC if you've seen him, and then he has to ask permission from his wife. I have not seen the shark PC. He says, yeah, brother, he always needs permissions from his wife. How about you, brother Khan? You too like him. Yes, yes, yes. That is why we must make sure that we never come in a place again where we are not
Your
the
turn to
provider.
bat. 5 seconds remaining.
I think no wife or no people in your life will not give you permission as long as you're meeting your responsibilities and you're focused there as well. Oh, imagine randoming your main. Should I go mid? Should I ask if I can go mid? This is, I know people who do their MBBS in Pakistan from Aga Khan or other, and then in like 5, 6 years they're practicing doctors in the US. I mean, or residents. Mostly people from the US are now, from Pakistan are now going to places like
Seconds remaining.
Scotland. What's up, Abby? Scotland or Ireland and stuff, because as compared to the US, what's it called? Whatever the converting examination is, it's more expensive and it's more difficult for the US with lesser chances. So apparently Scotland has slightly made it easier, I think, or Ireland, wherever it is, and then or they're going to the UK more from there. But bro, Aga Khan is so, I mean, good that if you're there, you don't really need to worry about anything. Then
Prepare for battle.
the reason people who are uh, who are in these situations come back. Let's say there's like a
30 seconds
mixed
to battle.
Pakistani person, like as in they have some sort of a foreign citizenship or something. They come back to Pakistan for that for the medical thing is because it's the MBBS in comparison is like way cheaper, way cheaper. So then, like, if you have one kid, it's fine. Somebody is a singular,
The
like
battle
a
begins.
only kid. But then if somebody has a family of three or four or five, then it's like go to Pakistan, get it from there. Uses since I think, uh, but these are like people who are kind of well off. or have like a citizenship. Yeah, but I mean, no matter how well off you are, bro, like a bunch of hundred thousands in dollars just for your MBBS education is a lot for anybody. And then after that, you need a specialization. Then you start your house job. Then you start making money. Then you pay the taxes. So it's like if you have the option, a lot of people do that. They even go to the Caribbean islands and stuff sometimes if they have a route for it. You'll say that no, I think main point is the time. I think it takes way less time. Nah, it's not the time at all. Because even when they go back, they still have to clear some uh, examination for the conversion. And then Abby says, "Hey, I'm watching you on YT." Abby, I'm watching you too. What's up, Abby? And then all that costs money as well. They still have to do some stuff over. So ideally, you would want to do it in the US, but mostly it's the money. The money, it's very expensive to go to medical school. So student loans is a thing in every degree in the US because all proper university education is expensive, very expensive, but medical school is way more expensive. Dad's saying Abby watching still missing the hooks, but she's hooked on to the stream. So does that mean that I hooked her? I think Abby does not understand that I am a Pudge player. Two of my main heroes are Shaman and Pudge. So I'm thinking of all the moves Abby could do while I'm playing the other heroes that I'm the best at. All Abby's gonna get is lightning strikes from me. Abby gonna love herself some lightning. I got killed by a creep because the pathway Wraith King took, he had no idea where Jakiro could go. His anticipation was off key.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I have seen the other guy. It can wait. I hear. As it please you. Sit down. I accept your guidance. So say the spirits.
I'd stopped Bara, but
I learn life's mysteries. Yes.
sure, Pudgy. Let's play later together.
I accept.
Am I following the World Cup? Not yet. I've not heard anything worth following yet. Are you guys following it? What's the interesting things happening so far? Germany lost and lost penalties for the first time against who? What's up, Bruce? Bruce says, what gives you energy to be productive? Um, the fact that I want to first have enough to fulfill all my obligations, my responsibilities, and then way more to fulfill the dreams of the people who deserve them. People I know, people like my mother, people who I have a duty towards, like my wife, eventually children, people in the society that maybe don't have the same kind of capacity for whatsoever reason in the system built by God, and maybe through me, I can um, improve their lives in any way,
Your middle tower is under attack.
elevate their problems if I could in any way.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You said like Paraguay, between Germany and Paraguay, like ranked 20 places below Germany. It was like amazing. And why not open your own gym? Brother, post COVID, you have to understand that things are different. I was planning to open up a studio during COVID, and good thing I didn't because when COVID happened, a lot of gyms closed, a lot of on-ground places, restaurants, and such, they closed. And it turned out that in the world that we live in today, as opposed to a time in the past, that is not the most ideal way to go about things. Now, in comparison, understand this. If I'm working for a good brand slash gym or fitness wellness facility, I go there, I get a base pay, I get commissions on all the clients that I have, but I don't have to pay the overhead cost, deal with everything else that you have to deal with as a business owner, uh, the whole operations, the whole logistics, everything. I'm not responsible for. I just go there, grab the bag, and I just come back. I just go there, build up my credibility and expertise, and all that experience, and I just come back. When I come back, I'm off the clock. No responsibility there. Other than that, if I'm working, it's the day and age of the internet. And if I'm working virtually, if I'm working remotely, and I open my own brand and establish my own internet um, setup, or as in my own um,
The enemy's bottom tower
presence on the internet like that, based off of what I'm doing. Again, I don't have any other overhead costs right now because I work out of a home office, and then eventually, even if I need to, I can get a different office or a bigger home and an office in it. But again, no separate overheads like that. And again, you can cater to the whole world. Why restrict yourself to a physical gym in Pakistan when, one, through the internet, you can cater to the whole world, uh, and two, you can, with like the passport that I have, I could travel to the whole world as well. So there is a lot more opportunities these days that don't require you to put in money the same way. That would have been a much better opportunity. And the only reason somebody would argue against it is if they are not good enough, which would mean that they actually cannot get the partnerships or employment or um, independent contracts uh, on the ground wherever they are. Now, if that is the problem somebody is then they need to work on whatever it is that they're lacking first, because they will be needing that anyway, or else they will run their own business to the ground. So I personally don't have that problem.
As the shades direct.
You're saying, yeah, that's why I'm saying
The spirits lose me.
do Mike the Glasses guy like content? You could do that. Who's that? What does he do?
The spirit moves me.
I will be making all sorts of content. It's just that right now you've only seen me do my streaming, social media management, and editing. Now I'm just going to replicate all of that stuff to my fitness thing as well and my nutrition thing as well. So all sorts of crazy stuff, ideas, reels, shorts, live question answer, live sessions, all of that will be done as well. And I'm also going to use my own. See, as a streamer, you make money through the brand deals and through the sponsorships. Why cannot I not promote my own self for free? Sponsored by my own fitness and nutrition thing so that I give my own self through my own distribution, exposure, and make money off of that because it's all me everywhere. So I'll be doing that as well, and independently and compartmentalize also like me as a social manager, treat myself as a bunch of different clients, one for the fitness, one for the nutrition, one for the
Your bottom tower is
stream,
under attack.
content creator, and all of that. And then mash those services for my own self,
Your bottom
like that. People pay in the US, even if they're outsourcing their work as a social media manager to the countries like Pakistan and India, about $700 to $1,000 for social media management for a few posts a week. I'm giving myself the premium service now as a content creator, but in my hat as a social media manager. Now I'm doing the same
Enemy's middle
for my
tower
fitness
has
and
fallen.
nutrition thing. And I already explained how I'm going to integrate the own marketing through my stream as well to do that. The third key is on ground game as well. So I'm going to have that being done as well. Some of these ventures are longer term till they start paying off. Some of these ventures are shorter term,
Your bottom
and
tower
some
is
things
under
going to pay
attack.
right away. So working on all of that now. He says he isn't really a fitness guy, but like a doctor kind of gives advice in short and long form. And then you could do that for nutrition that is really popular on Insta, where you just, well, eventually you have to make your own style of thing work. I know that as a streamer, this thing, if I stick to it, works. But right now, I don't have the runway for it. But the the learnings that I've got from it on how to promote content, how to increase distribution, how to engage with the people, that still stays. So now I'm just gonna use that. Bro, don't eat me, please. Please, please, please. Come on. But it's a process. It's not like an overnight thing, but you never know. Well, something, one of the formats or ways of of social media marketing I use might be viral. It might not be, but I know I'll make it work. He said, but yeah, but for starting, you can kind of, especially for shots, do a trend in the genre. But again, it's like the mindset, right? You want to chase virality or you want to make something real, and then virality is a consequence of it. If you try to chase virality, you'll get nowhere. You might be a one shot, one hit wonder, and then what? What do you do? So you have to find quality marketing work. You have to do quality work or social media like marketing work, content creation, all of that. And then there's a whole science in what sticks and what not. We'll go in the details and depths of that another time. And he said, and when you like add your own spice, it becomes your content. Yes, 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 you're right. Now, content creation is a whole different ball game, though. Besides the actual god that's gonna dictate a lot of what's gonna happen with you, there is the algorithm gods happening. You have to please the algorithm. You have to please the platforms. You also have to please the markets. You also have to package yourself right. You also have to know how to convert the attention into revenue. But bottom line is that I actually enjoy doing this work. All of the things that I'm doing now, I actually love, enjoy, with a passion, do it. And most jobs that I found, the whatever lacking they had, these things don't. They're not. This is not going to be replaced by AI. This is not going to be replaced by. This is not going to run out of demand over time. The work that I do, all of that, the fitness and this and that, and even entertainment and artists and all of those things. So I like those aspects about my job. Oh shit, Fudge. Bro came out of nowhere, scoped me out. This is because I see a lot of people doing that, and on Insta and TikTok, if you watch content once, you keep getting fed the same form of content. So if a creator comes in your feed once, he keeps on coming. He's probably coming because you are in some way engaging with the content, or you are putting out signals for wanting what they are serving.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
My soul flight ends. I return.
Start of the year, I had a goal that as a fam, as a community, we will work this whole year towards getting travel and financial independence.
So
I had no idea at that time that this is how it will come into shape. When January went, February went, March came, I thought we are making no progress
say
as
that.
a community. But then such sudden shifts happened and such crazy transformation journeys happened that come. And I was thinking, what if the whole year just goes by like this? But now that June came, look at the conversations we're having as a community. I feel like all of us together are now not just
As it pleases.
being non-productive or escapism. People who are listening to these conversations can take away knowledge from it and implement it. People who are having these conversations, me and you right now, I'm sure that it's helping us clear a lot of um, you know things, points we have in our head when it comes to our own journeys to be financially and economically or travel independent. I feel like I can see that the goal that I had at the start of the year coming into shape better, and I know in no time there's still six months left. June, July, exactly 6 months left in the year. July, August, September, October, November, December. If we have come from zero to here in 6 months, I'm pretty sure that the next 6 months locked in can really change this whole community. Who knows? We might even become like a community where we actually help people figure out genuinely how to get financial and travel independent regardless of where they are. We got people from Myanmar tuning in, Thailand, Pakistan. India doesn't, usually people from India don't have that problem, but still they do sometimes. Nepal, US, wherever in the world, we can have like a global brain trust or a, if you guys don't know what a brain trust is, it's like a mind pool where we're benefiting from the cumulative knowledge of everybody that's part of it.
A future full of death.
One interesting fact about this whole thing is that when two people communicate, and they join their brains together, the sum of the knowledge is not me plus my knowledge plus your knowledge. In fact, think of it as a third entity that is an exponentially larger pool of knowledge
Guide me.
that then exists, which is why when you take advice, suggestion, or join heads with somebody in a positive manner, it's good. And over here, we've got like a huge pool of knowledge for all of us.
Dire structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified.
So Dude says, yeah, so if you want nutrition content of a specific genre, I'm going to find creators who put that out. You don't have to copy people, just dip a step in. Of course, eventually I'll have to look at the competition as well, people who are successfully doing it as well. And take inspiration, like you said, as well. And it would be nice if you're sharing some good ones because you are an audience to the certain genre of market. So in a way, we'll be reverse engineering it. Basically, initially, what I was saying is that the methodology of action is something different that I've got locked in. And I'm a creative person now. I've built myself to be a creative person. And this whole thing that you're saying comes in the creative space of it. But of course, it's needed. But if you are also into this, all I was trying to say was that there is in a larger picture a lot more work that has even nothing to do with the creative side of things. So do that as well. Don't just focus on, interestingly, don't just even focus on just the creative side of it, even though it's big. Creativity is key. It is but it's like the top of the iceberg. Um, Rather than like it's like if it was an iceberg underwater, it's like the top 25% of it. But you got to make sure you lock down the bottom 75% of it too, which is like consistency, choosing the um, right formats, using the right platforms, choosing and everything that goes in and around it.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
My poor snakes are on fire. I'm still not on TikTok as much. I need to soon expand to TikTok and Twitch for streaming, and TikTok on top of the other stuff on for nutrition as well. Right now, for the nutrition thing, I'm mostly on Meta. For the streaming thing, I'm on YouTube and Meta.
My spirit returns to flesh. Coming for you.
We will party up, but I need a little break. Whew. I need to post some shorts, some reels, have some lunch, freshen up. So give me a little bit. Once I'm done with all of those things, I'll come back. Keep loving, keep supporting, keep sharing, boys. And get everybody to subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Abba for getting MVP award. Shout out to Cloud and W for getting honorable mention. Special shout out to our newest sub, Abby, aka Fudge. See you soon. Chat, it's been a wonderful experience as usual, learning something new with you guys and being productive today as well, and also the brain trust that we have. And this is before I go check something out. All right, I'll check something out. What am I checking out? The plant slant. The page with like 323 followers. Okay, no, you mean the plant slant Liam. More like the page with 2 million followers. Okay, I'm gonna follow it and I'll check out as I go. I'll skim through it first and then if I get, as and when I get hooked, I'll dive more into it. Further, we can always continue our conversation in the meantime on Discord. Up till until then, chat, keep loving, keep supporting, and keep sharing. And Dude says his content is on nutrition side, but it's like so entertaining and hooking as well. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so you're not gonna let me half-ass this shit, right? You're not gonna let me half-ass this shit. You're like, nah, 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 bro. I love the fam. The fam keeps you in check. I love you guys for that. You guys are like, don't just half-ass this shit. If you're doing this, do it right. See you all very, very soon, boys. Thank you so much for always having my back. I'll see you all very, very soon.